In this video, I want to have a look at the language of probability. So probability describes the likelihood or the chance of an event occurring. So when we're using words to describe the probability of an event, we have a scale that we work on. All the way up one end of the scale is an event that is certain. So that's absolutely, definitely going to happen. At the other end of the scale from there is impossible. So that's an event that cannot happen, will not, definitely will not happen. In between there, halfway between, there's a couple of different terms that we could use. So we could say that there's an even chance of that event happening, or we could say that there's a 50-50 chance of that event happening. In between these ones, so if we have a look between impossible and even chance, if anything lies between there, we would say it's unlikely. So an event between those two is unlikely to happen, and an event between an even chance and certain would be likely to happen. So that's using words. Often if we want to be more precise though, we actually use numbers. So we can use fractions, decimals or percentages, and we'll have a look a little bit closer in the next few lessons about those numbers. But just to give you an idea here, if we look at percentages, an impossible event would have a 0% chance of happening. A certain event would have a 100% chance of happening, and an even chance or a 50-50 event would have a 50% chance of happening. Then if we look at other numbers, we actually rank our probabilities on a scale from 0 to 1, which would mean that an even chance would be 0.5, or we could write it as a half. All right, so that's an introduction to the language of probability.